Good morning, everybody. It is Monday morning, August the 10th, 2026. 72 degrees here in Hampstead, Maryland. It's 5:06 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Let's get Rosie on. We got a van full of goodness. Let's get this going. Come on, Rosie. Wake up. Rosie. Rosie.
Connected to YouTube livestream IOG19L0RRQ.
Oh, you got that right.
Connected to YouTube livestream IOG19L0RRQ.
Thanks, Rosie. Thanks for being there. All right. It is time to get going. We got 3 deliveries today. We got the normal Monday route, Lenny's Gourmet Girls, and What a Day. What a Day does have a lighter delivery today. We're in the week, beginning of the week, and yeah, they had a lot. They had a blowout weekend. They had a very busy weekend. So air conditioners on, seatbelt, lights. Let's get out there. And what did Thomas Jefferson say? Pursue happiness. Here we go. Bum, bum, bum. What do we got? Okay, I got that on. Got my coffee. Gotta remember that. Jen's not here today. I could have left without my coffee. You know, once we pass that stop sign right there, boom, there's no turning back. There is no turning back. Although there are several places we could stop on the way down and buy coffee. We had to. All right, Monday morning, there isn't a car. I just saw one now. I just saw one, but that's very unusual. Kind of light on the commuters. But I'm sure we will run into some soon. It is summer, though. It's the middle of the summer. We're getting near the middle of August. Everything is strapped in. I know that, so we're good to go. Let's hit it! Oh, there's a couple up there. Oh, another reminder, today's the 10th, so we've only got 2 days to go on August the 12th. If you live in Greenland, Iceland, Spain, parts of Europe, get ready for that solar eclipse. Solar eclipse coming up. I saw some messages about it over the weekend, but it's not going to be anything, you know, for the U.S. It's not really going to be noticeable. A little bit maybe up in Maine and stuff, but northeastern Canada maybe a little bit. But you need to be in Greenland, Iceland. I don't think Iceland gets a total eclipse. They're very close, but not quite. It goes right by the western shore, I think, and then into Spain. So that is the 12th of August. Solar eclipse. It's a big deal. If you live near it, it is a big deal. Because it's a pretty amazing thing to see. So. Okay, this guy's decided that he's just gonna, normally would have gone over to the right lane. This guy's going to try to pass me over there. I can feel it. Here he comes. Here he comes. Get ready, everybody. Maybe not. Oh, no. He made a right-hand turn. Never mind. I was wrong. Totally wrong. This guy was coming up next to me on the right. I thought he was going to go by us, but he just turned right at that circle. Do you really turn right in a circle? Do you? Do you turn at all in a circle? You turn in the direction of the circle. You may exit at some spot of the circle, but you don't really make a right-hand turn. You just get out of the circle a little earlier than everybody else. They couldn't handle the circle any longer. Alright, I did already see I saw a deer already this morning standing along the road, along the highway on my way up. This morning, I was listening to a song on the radio, and I thought if one word was different, it would be very appropriate. The song was, well, the song actually goes Josie, but if you change the name Josie to Jenny, i.e. Jennifer Bertucco, you could sing, Jenny's on a vacation far away. Come on in and talk it up. I don't know the other words, but anyway, you know the song I'm talking about. Jennifer's on vacation, so that's how my mind worked this morning. So Bob is holding down the fort. Bob and Jackie and Chelsea are all working. But everything was ready. All delivery. Whatever that truck did, it just sprayed some kind of something or another on the windshield. I had the windshield looking so good. Ooh. Okay, we got somebody coming next to me here. He's staying back there. You never know. You never know how you're going to play out these circles. You know what I mean? Oh, the box slid a little bit. That's okay. That's all right. Really good today. $3.95 gas. I don't think that's really less than yesterday, but it's staying under $4. We got gas yesterday for what? $3.52. Not Lenny's. Lenny's is good, but they don't sell gas. BJ's is what I meant to say, and somehow they do it. Somehow they got the best gas price anywhere nearby. I don't know why there isn't like a 2-mile line of cars waiting to get into BJ's. I mean, that's a lot. You probably, well, if you aren't a member, you're paying $3.76. No, $3.67. You know what I mean. $3.67 was their price. I paid $3.52. So $3.67 is what anybody driving up wants to buy some gas at BJ's. I don't think you have to be a member to buy gas there. I just think you don't get any discount off that price, but that's still a pretty darn good price. There we go. All right, now we're in the flow. Commuter traffic. This is a long light. It seems to be a long light for no apparent reason. Like, I don't know why it's so long, but it is very long. Gives the commuters a chance. Oh, see, there goes the truck up there. What's he gonna do? But he's just gonna. Yeah. That guy that went flying by, he could see that the light was going to change, so he figured, I'm going to get in front of all of these people. And that's exactly what he did. The other day I was coming down this road right here. I was probably in this area, about this area. I was leaving the bakery. I think it was Saturday afternoon. So I'm driving down. You know, it's the middle of the day, Saturday. It wasn't really crazy, but I was in a lot of traffic like this. And I've never had this happen to me before. I don't know. I was like zoned in. I had the music up a little bit. So I wasn't really hearing any outside noises. I was zoned in on the car in front of me and, you know, just kind of cruising along. And all of a sudden, like, I see the cars ahead of me are starting to pull over off the road. I'm like, what's going on? You know, like, is there something in the road? And then so I'm kind of like following along, and I follow and I pull over behind this guy. But then I realized as I was pulling off the road that there was an emergency vehicle with its lights on coming behind us. But it was one of those things like, oh my God, I did not see that. Like, I'm just driving along in my own world. It's not good, not good. You got to check your mirrors, everybody, periodically. You can't zone in. You can't zone in on something when you're driving. You can't do it. That's my public service announcement for the day. But it caught me so off guard. I'm like, why is everybody pulling over? Is there something? I'm like looking, you know, when I saw them pulling off the road, I think it even directed my attention more toward like, what's going on? And I'm like trying to think if there's something in the road. I didn't want to run over anything. And then, boom, I see the lights coming up behind me. I'm like, now I know. But why did they see it before me? I should have seen it first. And it wasn't even in the van. Like, in the van, I don't have any back window, so that I could have had a semi excuse. You know what I mean? Like, I could have been like, all right, I didn't see it, but no, I was in my car. Are they the next words? Come on in and talk it over. I hope so.
Donna says morning. No siren or flashing lights.
Good morning. Yeah, so far it's a normal morning. Welcome to Monday. Monday. So Lenny's got a lot of rainbow cakes today, like an unusually large number. And didn't we have a lot like in the last day or two, we had a lot for them. Not a lot, but I think the last day or two, one day we took 2 or 3 large cakes down there. But I have 5 large rainbow cakes and maybe 4. It's a lot for them, especially on a Monday. So they have a decent size order, and then they don't have a lot of. I think they only had 20 chocolate chip cookies, though. That's pretty light for them. And Gourmet Girls was their totally their normal. It looks like every Monday they get 80 chocolate chip cookies, 40 peanut butter candies. Look, I'm starting to memorize this thing now. I think they got 10.
Donna says good when they sell them they can afford to fix sign. Tell them.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's a good point. We got a green light. We got a green light. Are we going to make it? Look, this truck has something hanging off the right-hand side of it. Do you see that? What is that? It's like he's got a door open. That's not good. I bet he doesn't know that. Did you see that? That truck had like one of its compartment doors open. You would think he'd see that in his mirror. I just thought, so here I am riding down the road saying somebody should have noticed something in the mirror. Guess. So Gourmet Girl, so they got 80 chocolate chip cookies, 40 peanut butter candies, 10 large Danish. What's the other thing? Hold on. Oh, eclairs. No, it might be 10 eclairs and 8 or 20 Danish. 8 or 10 eclairs. Anyway, they get the same order every week. Apparently I don't have it memorized as well as I thought. It's definitely 80 and 40. I think it's, I don't know, I'm not even going to guess it. I could look on the slip when we get there. And then What a Day today has, they're a little lighter on the donuts. I think they have 76 donuts. So that's, which makes sense because I think they really ordered a lot yesterday. I mean, they do get busy on the weekends, but it doesn't surprise me that they've got their normal light. That's a light order for them. What are you up to today, Donna? How's the story coming along? Waggy. The Waggy story.
Says watching trial. I am overthinking Waggy story.
Yeah. I can relate to that. I'm I get that problem. Like I'm overthinking. You know the video I keep talking about like how I set up the van. I know I'm overthinking that, the whole thing. Like I should just turn the camera on and talk about it. And I haven't done that. So I can totally relate to overthinking. Well, sometimes you got, what I do, like sometimes you just got to be like, all right, I'm not going to think about this at all for a day or two, and then I'll come back to it. If you get, because you can get really deep into it, just freeze up. You're having writer's block. That's what it is, writer's block.
Says I need to write something for church bulletin which won't include waggy just info on book or reject.
Well, that's good. So you got a couple things going on at the same time.
Donna says AI is throwing in too much stuff.
Sometimes AI, I like it. I do like AI. I do, and it does help me a lot. But you got to check it. You got to check it. Yesterday, I was making the chapters for either, I think it was the video for Saturday's video. I think I was making the chapters for Saturday's video. And I still think it might be wrong. But, you know, so I ask AI to suggest the chapters to me, and then I kind of go through it and change things, or like when AI says, whenever AI writes "what a day," it writes it as 3 words, like "what a day."
Donna says I to tell it to forget previous info.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. I think I didn't think about that, but I think that's what I need to do about my chapters. That might be what got it caught up, what got mine messed up yesterday. Because it had a chapter idea, but the times that it had listed for the chapter idea were like not even possible. Like the video was an hour and, let's just say that the video was an hour and 20 minutes long, but it was telling me there was a chapter that it should make that was like at minute
Donna
number
says
155.
Yes, it never forgets unless I tell it to.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. I think that tripped me up yesterday. And it is amazing what it remembers. Like I'll ask it to suggest a title or something for a video, and when it's responding to me, it'll say something like, well, you know, I think this will go well with your delivery donut bakery theme or whatever. But it's like it really does kind of try to consider everything you've ever told it.
Donna says I ship hundreds of books each school year, but it always says thousands.
That's It's giving you a lot of credit. Your AI is exaggerating. That's funny. Oh, we got a green light, Oh, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I don't want to sit at that light. Okay, we got another one. There we go. Oh, wow. They're working on this road too. Look at this. Another road. I feel like they're paving all the roads that I drive on. It's very nice. Very nice of the municipalities to look out for me like this.
Donna says funny, when I did write up for annual report the proofreader made the same change. Now Donna says, which leads me to believe that my AI has a big mouth.
Your AI, it's taking on a marketing. It's trying to market your services. Lenny sign is still out. Oh yeah, remember the last time we were here, they were cleaning the sidewalk. We're gonna have to check it out. Because I believe they damaged some of the sidewalk. So I'm gonna check that out today. Let's remember to look for that. Take a full report. We're gonna take a report. All right, let me go get the rack. I'll be right back. Good morning. Looks like those power washer guys tore up some of the tiles in the sidewalk. Again. Power. Huh? Oh. No, I don't see him. 905 million. Powerball. 905 million. We're getting close to $1 billion. It is clean. I mean, the sidewalk is clean. I will say that. All right, so look, this is what I'm talking about. See? See how like all these tiles kind of chipped up. I think they put them back. Like that right there was like blown all over the place. But it is cleaner. I guess that's a good thing. Now there, look, all these cakes. That whole the second row, you'll see when I take them out. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Lenny's sign's still out. There's the cabinet. So we got 7. Lucky number 7. 7 eclairs. Let's put you down here. What was it? What was on there? 3. Oh yeah. Okay. So they got 3 half cakes. Let's put them in. And then we've got 5. This is the big one. Like I just don't. I think it's a lot of cakes to get on a Monday. Look, 5 of the large rainbow cakes. Let's put you right there. I want to drop that tray. That would not be a good tray to drop. No. Then we got 2 fritters, 2 turnovers, and 4 croissants. And then I think, what do we got? 42 large Danish. We had 6 of them on that tray. Each one of these has 12. I mean, it makes sense that they got a lot of Danish because we don't come tomorrow. We come back on Wednesday. 12. So they're the Danish, and then we've got the cookies. We only have 20 chocolate tops and 3 raspberries. They're gonna slide if I tilt them. All right. That's it. Lenny's is good to go. Get back here. Jamie Newman. It's written up in the paper. She is honoring the past and building the future. You go, Jamie. Jamie Newman. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Thank you. All right, have a good day. All right. Trays. But you know what I think? All right, let's get you. Let's try that again. There we go. All right, Lenny's is done. Wow, the window looks really... no, maybe some of that is reflection. I think that's what some of that is. Oh. I am going to wipe it though, anyway. Someone might be in here. I've been doing that one too lately. Okay. All right. Here we go. Down. Ooh, we're early. I'm sure the girls will be there. Gourmet girls, here we come. And then look, see this is the other thing I'm gonna do. See that orange square there? Another thing, I always forget it when I get home, but I think, oh, I should put a piece of black tape over that so that it's not quite so it doesn't stand out quite so much. It's not quite so obvious. My music. Why is my music so slow? People working out. It's a medium-sized crowd, not too large. Stop sign. Oh, this is good. So we don't even get a real light.
Donna says, what other YouTube channels do you watch?
Oh, that's a good question. I watch a lot of YouTube channels. All right, so let's see. Last night I actually watched Dana, DoorDash Dana for a while. I watch Yes Theory every now and then. I try to catch up on their stuff. I've talked about that recently. I watch... If I'm at the bakery, like on Fridays, I listen to, there's one out there called the Scott Adams, well, it's Scott Adams. Real Coffee with Scott Adams is what it used to be, but it used to just be Scott Adams talking for like an hour. I used to listen to that a lot. And they've continued that website. So his page is still up, called Real Coffee with Scott Adams. But now he passed away last year, and so now they do a thing called the Scott Adams School. So I listen to that sometimes. I do try to catch up sometimes with John's DoorDash. What else do I watch? I can't think of them right now. And I scroll a lot. I actually end up watching a lot of stuff like like a few days, but sometime last week, I saw that video about the upcoming solar eclipse, and it's like, so like stuff about planets, science and stuff. I like stuff like that. I try to stay away from and actually the closest I get to political stuff is probably that Scott Adams thing. They talk about politics sometimes, but I try to stay away from that a lot because it's just so blah. It's so, like, I don't watch, I used to watch the news all the time, and I really try not to do that so much.
Donna says I watch Papa Gigs too.
Oh, yeah, I don't, is he on like at night? I don't see him. He doesn't come up as one of the people that, like, when they're streaming. I watch, his site's called Ride Along Gang, but it's the Bobby who drives the truck. I watch him.
Donna says he is in California.
Yeah, I think I have seen him, but I just don't see him online very much. Oh, so he's, whatever time he does, he's 3 hours behind us too. Think of anybody else. Oh, look, there, the girls are on their way up there. We are early.
Donna says he talks a lot about news on DoorDash.
Oh, and like stuff that's happening with DoorDash.
Donna says I watch Fleabit and Adventure.
Well, that sounds interesting. I like adventures. All right, they are on their way over here, so let me get in the door, and then I'll move us later. I think the second one has the eclairs. Good morning. How are you? Good. Happy Monday.
No entendió qué dije.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're okay.
I'm good.
You're getting the bucket.
Yeah, I look like I did it. I've never had to push that button. You know what? I'm not going to take you out, but I'll flip you around so you can. I almost got stuck in the refrigerator. Five. Oh, I only had 5. Okay. All right, last 3 boxes. Goodness. So that was kind of funny. I think. Hang on, I'll tell you guys. So right next to the spot where I drop off those boxes, there's a coffee machine, and she goes in there and starts the coffee. So I was over there, and she pulls the metal container that holds the filter with the coffee at the top. She pulls that out, and there was a filter in there with coffee, but it's kind of like dark. She doesn't turn the lights on when she goes over there, so it's kind of like, well, not a lot of light in this corner. So she looks at it and she says, look at this, and it looked like they had left the coffee from the day before in there, like they hadn't taken it out last night when they. And then so she dumps it in the trash can that was next to her. But I think, based on the sound of it, when she dumped it, I think it was like somebody had set her up with a filter and fresh coffee in there. Like they had put the coffee in there, so all she had to do was press the button this morning. I think that's what happened. But she thought it was from yesterday, so she dumped it out. She was looking in the trash can. And I'm like, I think that might have been fresh coffee. It's kind of funny.
Donna says there is a young blonde guy in Michigan channel grind for the dollar who does large shopping orders who goes live sometimes. That is good.
Now when he does this, does he take you into the store and walk around in the store? Because that is I think that's kind of cool. I think it would be, I don't know whether, are you supposed to walk around in the store? I don't think there's anything wrong with that, right? Because I've taken my camera in Walmart, and I have the little metal, the magnet mount I've put that on the cart before.
Donna says yes, and fun watching him try to find stuff.
Yeah, that would be my concern about doing that kind of order. Plus, if they're out of something, don't you have to reach out to the customer, like in the app, and say, hey, we're out of this, do you want me to replace it with something? I think there's a lot more customer interaction with that kind of delivery.
Donna says sometimes they already have replacement in order.
Oh, so if they've already got a choice if something's out, what they want to replace it with, that's a good idea.
Donna says, and sometimes he has to text customer.
Yeah, I was thinking about the texting side of it, but it would be nice if they had some choices already in there. Or you could just say, there might be some things you could just say, forget it. If it's not there, don't worry about it.
Donna says he makes less if no of items decreases.
Oh, is that right? I guess your tip is based on a percentage of the order. At some point they set it, and then if your order goes down, I guess that makes sense. Because what if you were buying one thing, you wanted this, that would be kind of, it's kind of awkward though, right? Like what if you got an order to buy one thing, you go there and it's not there, so you don't get anything. You must get something.
Donna says no, the amount company pays.
I wonder what happened to, like, the grocery stores used to have their own service. Like, we have a grocery store around here called, was it Giant? Peapod? One of our grocery stores, I think it was Giant, used to have something called Peapod, which was either Giant or Safeway, and you'd order online, and they would deliver it to you. But that was all within the grocery store. I guess they don't do that anymore. Which kind of makes sense. Now, instead of maintaining their trucks and coordinating that whole service, they've just outsourced all of that. Now, is that Instacart? Is that what, when somebody does that shopping, is that an Instacart thing?
Donna says this guy does Amazon too. Now Donna says Instacart is like DoorDash.
Yeah. Oh, so you can do that for Amazon too. Huh. With your own personal vehicle, you can deliver for Amazon using your own car? I didn't realize that.
Donna says Papa Gigs is Amazon.
Does that pay pretty well? And does that work the same way where you can just get online whenever you have time? That's interesting. I didn't realize Amazon did that. I don't know why I waited. This car is going a little slower than I thought. All right, we're just gonna go.
Donna says I think in Amazon you have to schedule ahead and they tell you when.
saw Sean doing that too. He was delivering something. He'd go somewhere and pick up a number of things, I think, and then deliver them out. I don't know if that was Amazon or not. I remember him doing something like that.
Donna says one of the box stores might be Costco won't send pickups if you are in their parking lot. Now Donna says so they have to hover around.
Oh. I think it might have been like a Costco or something. They do some, what do you call them, batched, or I don't know what, they have a word for it. Orders and stuff where like...
Donna says might be Mia's.
Is this guy gonna turn?
Donna says mired.
Mired. Like, how do they batch them together? Could be totally different orders sometimes. I guess the restaurants are closer to each other, or they deliver. I don't know how that works. Like why they will take two orders and put them together. And it seems like when they're offered like that, you can't separate them. You can't say, well, yeah, I'll do this one, but not that one. Like they come as a group. Oh, you know what I watch a lot of on YouTube? I didn't think about this when we were talking about it earlier, but I watch like people who are talking about YouTube. Like there's somebody out there, Kevin Colby or something like that, is his name.
Donna says they seem to match good offer with bad.
Oh, so maybe they're taking an offer that Nobody else take. Yeah, that makes sense.
Donna says sometimes I watch people who talk about YouTube LOL.
Yes. I think I've even mentioned this one guy. There's a guy out there called, his name is Thomas, I think, but his middle name is Alex. So we're steaming up. Windshield is steaming up. But his channel name is Alexander the Create. Alexander the Create. But anyway, he talks about how to talk on a video, right? Like how you should, he's trying to help people get comfortable talking. And I'm not uncomfortable talking on camera, but when I'm trying to make a video, I kind of ramble and stuff. It's not good. So I was watching some of his videos he made, and he's very good. I mean, he's very good. His advice is good. He's very good at giving the advice. So, I mean, it's a good channel, and I've gotten some good points out of it. But the other day, I decided, all right, well, he has this 30-day program, because that's a lot of these people that are trying to teach skills of any kind, but a lot of the YouTube channels that do this are also trying to sell a program. Like you can, for X amount of money, you can have access to their course. So, but I'd never really do that. But I was looking at this 30-day course that he has, where you make a video every day for 30 days, and you kind of like each day it teaches you something new about how to speak to the camera. And I was thinking about doing that, but then I got an email from him. I don't know how I got on his email list, but I got an email from him that said, hey, this is some sort of exclusive offer. And I don't blame him for this. It's a great marketing thing, and I'm sure he's very successful at this, but I was reading it. It sounded really good. It was like one-on-one. You'd make a video, and then somebody would review it, tell you, share their thoughts on it, how you can improve and all that stuff. I thought, oh, that sounds kind of cool. Very in-depth, very personalized. So I clicked on the thing that said, click here if you're interested and want to possibly sign up. It was, and I think this is after a discount of some sort, but it would have cost like $3,500. It was some crazy amount of money. I'm like, and you had to put $1,500 up right away. Oh, we're going to go through this like. You had to pay $1,500 right away, and then after a month, you paid the other $1,500 or whatever. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm not doing that.
Donna says, yikes.
Yeah. His regular, so of course, that made me think, all right, so if that course is $3,000, how much is this 30-day thing that he's selling? Because he has good content. I mean, he has like a 15 or 20 minute video. I think it's, well, maybe closer to 10 to 15 minute video. And he's giving a lot of helpful advice, free. So it's a good channel, and I think he's a good guy. But so I thought, well, what is this 30-day program? How much does that cost? The 30-day program was like $350, something like that. So that's a lot. I'm not going to do that either. I'm just going to keep watching his free videos. It's like a 30-day. Everybody, it seems to like the new thing right now is the 30-day challenge. Everybody's.
Donna says I looked into getting something to help me get organized at home and was very expensive, so decided to pay myself to do it and accomplish at least one thing a day.
Yeah. See, if you really could.
Donna says have made progress.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, some of this stuff is, I mean, I realize that's how they're making their money, so I don't blame them for selling these programs. And I might do the 30-day one maybe at some point. I've never really clicked on the option to pursue any of these classes before, so I don't know if $300 is a lot or not. Like the one guy that I watch occasionally, his name's Kevin Colby. I just watched one of his videos yesterday. And he kind of focuses.
Donna says, what do you want to improve?
I want to improve when I'm making a video, which I have not done very much, right? Like I haven't really made any videos where I like sit down and talk to the camera. Like the videos I do, like the live streams, obviously I'm just driving. But even the ones that I made, like walking around in Baltimore and talking.
Donna says you have a great speaking voice.
Yeah, but what happens, what I want to improve, thank you by the way, I don't think anybody hears their own voice like that, but that's nice to hear. But I don't, if I sit down and talk to the camera, which is what I started to do when I was making the video about how I set up my live streams every day, I don't stay focused. I go off on, I'll be talking and then something will hit me like, oh yeah, and then this. I go into too much detail. I think it comes out. I do it sometimes even when I'm driving, all the time. I say sometimes, but I do it all the time. It's just one of the things I can't. If I sit down, I just like.
Donna says very clear and just a hint of a Maryland accent.
Oh, do you hear the Maryland accent thing? Does this guy? Oh, thanks for using. Oh, he was using his blinker. I just couldn't see it. So I need to be more concise, I think, sometimes. When I'm making a video. But I need to practice it more, like that's part of the problem is I just don't do it. When I do make a video like the one that I made downtown, walking around, it's not really the same. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What a day! Somebody's sitting over there Steve's over there with a friend today.
Morning.
Good morning. Hey. Alright, let's move these around. I knew there would be some. Don't get slow. And a few fish. Got a lot of trays in here today. A lot of trays. The tray was rolling on its own. Let's go decide where it wants to be today. Here's my... You know, that sponge is working, so I haven't really done anything. Let's put you on here. We'll go like that. I'm on. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. So Steve, you know Steve, the one that sits in the front window and has his coffee every morning. He has like a friend is sitting with him today. Or I don't know, maybe it's somebody that just came in and saw him sitting there, so he's sitting at the same table. Chatting it up with Steve. Taking a lot of trays back today. A lot. Okay.
Glad for him.
Yeah, I don't know though, because like Steve might. So there's our first chocolate glazed, a few M&Ms. You know, I can't tell if it's good though, because Steve might like the quiet time, you know? I'm just putting myself in Steve's position. Like this might be his one opportunity to like sit quietly, look out the window, read a book. Yeah. So, I mean, but it might be his friend. I don't know. All right, we've got glazed, cream-filled, jelly-filled, Boston cream. That's the filled tray. Cinnamon buns. We got 4 cinnamon buns, 3 large Danish. Kind of weird. And then how many did we get? 10 mini Danish. And then 4 cronuts. I'm listening. Okay, he was just getting a coffee. He was just getting a coffee.
Drive-through window open.
Drive-through window open. I'll get that painting that chocolate on there. All right, see you. Have a good day. Carlos is in there working on croissants. Oh, I walked around the back of the van. Did a full survey. It's very cold in the van. The air conditioner has been doing its job today.
Donna says I was getting my car fixed in another town and it was going to take about 2 hours, so hung out at a Burger King but told the staff so that would not wonder about me.
Looked like you were moving in. Yeah, that would be a long time to sit in a Burger King. And the chairs are not particularly comfortable in a Burger King, are they? They like a hard plastic. Did you get a crown? Did you wear a crown while you were in there? I saw somebody recently with a Burger King crown on. It was not in Burger King either. I don't remember where I was.
Donna says I watched a movie in my Kindle.
Ah. That's a good plan. I mean, did you eat some Burger King? Or get something to drink? Truck is going to get a green light. Oh, he's turning. What am I talking about? He's in the turning lane. Let's go.
Donna says yes, but not for 2 hours.
once had for some reason the water was turned off.
Donna says,
on our
did you
street.
have a good Sunday?
Did I have a good Sunday? Yeah, I did have a good Sunday. I did. I was online for a little bit, and then I watched. I don't remember what time I started watching Dana. But I remember I had her on the TV, and I was laying down with AJ. And then I realized it must have rained a little bit last night at one point. I could hear it. I have a neighbor that has like an awning over part of their driveway, and I could hear it. If it rains, sometimes I can hear it hitting their awning. I had a really good peach yesterday. I know that doesn't sound very exciting, but last year I bought like maybe over the course of the whole summer, I think I bought maybe 4 peaches, but every time I bought a peach, it was not good. Like, they felt good, it looked good, but when I got home, you cut into it and it just wouldn't be, it just wouldn't be a good peach. So I did that like 4 times last year and it didn't work out. So I recently bought a couple peaches and they've both been very good. I need to buy them like at a farmer's market. I've been buying them at Walmart. But I need to go to like a farmer's market. Then I would be more likely to get really good fruits. So I did that yesterday with cottage cheese. That was my snack in the afternoon. And I didn't work too long. Like yesterday, I was home by a little after noon, which is early for me on a Sunday. So it felt like a longer afternoon to me than usual.
Donna says, I am going through that with pre-cut cantaloupe.
Oh, you're getting the type that's not as sweet. Yeah, cantaloupe is a hard one. I need to buy a watermelon. I've talked about it now too long. I need to just do it. I love watermelon. Sometimes if I get a cantaloupe that is not so great, I think they taste, you can improve the taste, in my opinion. If you put salt on it, you put salt on your cantaloupe. Under normal circumstances, I don't. But if I get a cantaloupe that's not very flavorful, I put salt on it and that kind of helps. It's also probably not good for you, but oh well. Makes it taste better.
says I put sugar, which did not help.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't done that. It's kind of funny. You would think that sugar would help too.
Donna says I will try salt next time, thanks.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about salt, but it does make the flavor come out. Uh-oh, somebody's getting pulled over. Or maybe not. Something's happening out here. I think we can go. He's just pulling something off the road. Is it a body? I don't know. It's great. Something fell off a truck. I don't think that was exciting enough for a short, do you? I don't know why. It could have been something more exciting. A crate. This is how a YouTuber thinks. All right, is this going to be something worth? Is this going to be a short?
Now Donna says maybe. Why is this police car stopping in the middle of the road?
Yeah, I could do that. Because people will watch that, right? Especially if you set it up with a question like that. Everybody. Oh, just wait. I should do that and see what the comments that we get. Because it's just going to be something like, really? Like that? People are going to type, what? I should, at the end of it, like I should find I need to find a song that relates to crates. And then I could do that. And then I could...
Donna says clickbait.
Yeah, that's... Exactly. People would be unsubscribing. I'd have like 15,000 views, but my subscriptions would go down to like 400.
Donna says hey, all is fair. They didn't pay to view.
That's true. That's true. I'd have to put a phrase at the end that would say something like, yeah, I was disappointed too. could have at least been something exciting. Now, one surprise I had this morning was I woke up and I realized...
Donna says Dana said she did a slurred of that cop helping her.
Oh, did she? I thought that was a good one. Like a short with him pushing the car backwards, that would have been a good one. I should have asked that police officer if he would, like, you know, for the camera, if I could be, like, arrested. For some reason. I'm not sure what. We'd have to come up with something. But that would have been a good story. I'll be like, all right, you gotta tell me to pull over, and then put handcuffs on me. Throw me in the back of the car, and I'm going to have the camera running. So you have to park right in front of the van so that you can see all of this. Could have staged the whole thing. And then I try to run. And you tase me. Oh, this is even getting better. So I'm up against the car. So it turns into sort of like a cops, you know, where like now I'm up against the car and my hands are, I'm handcuffed behind my back, but I start running. And you can still hear me because my microphone's on. And I'm like, but I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. And then he tases me. He didn't look like he would be I don't think he would have gone along with it. I mean, he looked like a nice guy, but I think that would have been pushing it.
Donna says adding to list of pranks better not pulled.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious what it would feel like to be tased, though. Like, I'm not sure that I'm so curious that I'd want somebody to do it to me. But maybe.
Donna says, but brainstorming is good. Now Hala says, good morning, Craig and everyone.
Hey, Hala. Good morning. How are you doing on this Monday morning? Oh, by the way, I did watch the video. If you haven't seen the video of the guy that jumped off the Brooklyn Bridge, it is very. I didn't realize he had like a little pretend parachute. I think that's why he didn't die. So it looks like he didn't want to hurt himself because he jumped off with this little pretend parachute thing. But I did see that. I did see the tape. A couple different angles of it. He looked like he had a good tan.
Paula says, I guess okay, but I thought it was Sunday.
You thought it was Sunday. Nope, it's Monday. I've finally gotten myself with this schedule down so that I know kind of what day. It took me a long time to get used to this, what day it was doing this. Because my body was like so set on Monday through Friday that it got very weird. But I'm finally settled in.
Paula says, wasn't some kind of publicity thing or something.
Oh, I don't know why he did it. I don't know why. But yeah, I see what you mean. And that really is kind of, I mean, it's putting all those people, like those guys had to climb up and try to get, there were people climbing up the thing to try to get him. I didn't realize all that was going on. And I wonder if he climbed up the bridge. Was he naked while he climbed up the bridge, or did he take off his clothes while he was on the top of the bridge? I don't know. Because the video that I saw, all the different pictures, he was already at the top of the bridge. I used to jump, when I was little, I used to jump off the top of, we'd put a ladder up on my house. That's only a one-story house, so we're not talking about terribly high. But I'd put a ladder on the house, and I'd get up on the roof, and then I tried it with different things.
Paula says yes. It was like the couple that engaged on top of the Empire State. Very selfish.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. But I mean, I never hurt myself, but I did jump off the roof with a couple of different versions of a parachute type of thing. I did it with an umbrella once. Doesn't stop you at all, really.
Donna says we jumped into snow pile.
That would be fun. I never did that. Remember when Sean White, oops, we are going. Remember when Sean jumped into the snow in his underwear? Was it in his underwear? I think he had a t-shirt on, t-shirt and shorts. I think, but it looked cold. I remember that, it looked cold. I think he did that if he got
Paula
to it.
says, what were you thinking when you were doing that, Craig? Now Donna says, I remember rolling down hills to make myself dizzy.
Oh yeah, I remember doing that too. I was thinking I wanted to fly. I wanted to be able to fly. Like, I remember, not so much with the umbrella, but I would like hold.
Paula says yes. Jumped into a snow pile from a highway overpass.
You did that? So I was probably thinking the same thing you were. I just wanted to sort of semi-fly. Oh look, we got a bunch of birds walking across the road. We got a line of birds, line of birds, line of birds. Yeah, I was just trying to go for some sort of short version of flight. I think one time I got, remember like poster board? It was like a large, sort of flexible board, cardboard type thing. But I mean, you could bend
Paula
it.
says, how about jumping into a big pile of leaves?
That would work. I've done that from like ground level, not really from a terribly high spot. Look at all the cows. All the cows are right here on the left, hanging out. Leaves are good. I like dogs that enjoy doing that too.
Donna says we used to build snow houses.
Wow, like an igloo basically. You could actually go inside. I think we tried to do that when I was little, but we never really, I don't remember getting anything big enough that we could crawl into comfortably. I think it's cool that when you're a kid, you really don't care. You don't get cold. Be outside and wet, cold weather. and it doesn't matter. There we go. All right, we are back. Successful trip, all 3 deliveries complete. Contact in my right eye. I'm not using that as my thumbnail, by the way. Did you like my thumbnail the other day? Did you notice that? The one where I was like looking like as Mookie said, I looked like I was having some sort of medical exam. All right, another successful day. Start of another week. I hope everybody has a great
Paula
day.
says, yeah, I did that also. We went to a dead-end street where they would pile the snow and make houses.
Oh, you know, we would climb on it. We lived by a shopping center where they would pile it all together like that. We didn't dig into it so much as we would like make, it would be this huge pile and we would climb all over
Donna
it.
says yes. Have a great day all.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you hanging out. And I'll be back tomorrow, 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock tomorrow. Should be just one delivery. I will see you all then. Have a great day. Be good. I'm out of here.